So I basically just finished that spinning slasher getting thing, and after that I leveled it, of course. But what I was kind of half expecting happened, and that's that they released the next content. Yeah, so back to getting more skills. Ah, goddammit, I'm an idiot. Not this one. It's this. I was half expecting it, but you can never really rely on stuff like that. Although it was like a week after the main one. I don't know why they split it. Oh, great. Well, I'm the one training the squires, you know? I do not trust you. Ah, whatever. As I've ordered. No, really. Phase 4 of Baltane mission. Avalon Brigade. Huh? Well, that will be something big, I suppose. I mean, I have no idea what the new content is. But who cares, right? You can just go and try to talk to those guys. I doubt it's that, but whatever. Baltane mission. Yo. Nope. Legasp. Okay, fine. Whatever. I'll figure it out and then add it in. I mean, I could just go and start the other one, but that's kind of not what I did last time where I split them. Well, no matter. I'll get to it. And she's back! Hey there. The second mission. I'm still not sure how to do the first one, but I mean, she's back! Ha. You can. Oh, okay, so it is here. Oh, wait, just zombies. So she's afraid of zombies. Nice. Yeah, Avalon. I mean, Baltane is the squares. God damn it, squares. So yeah, it should be that when it says Baltane mission. Ooh. Running away. Dark secrets as it's. Okay then. So basically what I want to do here, I have no idea. Bahram's potential. Baltane mission, Avalon Bridge. I mean, I can just go there from here, but it's the same as teleporting. I still remember this even though I did it ages ago, and ever since then I have never actually, yeah, it's up here. I've never actually gone the proper way, but it might give me a tip or something if I do. This is very vague though. I mean, I did finish all the content, but I have no idea how to do a special thing that they released just now. Especially since I never read the friggin' patch notes. Update notes. Nope, that's the wrong way. Royal Alchemist. Ah, yeah, right. I'm also a Royal Alchemist, so what? Now these guys of course are terrible and attack very quickly, so yeah, I'm probably not going to leave my cloud. They also have very high health and very high attack, so this red poisonous snake will kill anyone. Good fun. I mean, it's not that difficult a place. And you can even fish here, and it's very pleasant, it's good times, but whatever. I spent some ages in here and that's enough for me. I don't have to go back to that. Avalon Gate. Right over there. As I said, it's the same as teleporting though. Hey, Golem! Eee. Fuck off. Okay, so right here, blue trees, and that's basically the hint that it really is the same place. Is there anything special in here? I don't think so. Ah, that's the same place. Hmm. I mean, of course, there is the training grounds, but that is called the training grounds, so I'm not sure why they would call it something else. It doesn't make any sense, and that's why I'm not thinking about that one. Might have to try it though. I mean, it's the same in the end anyway. Okay, fine, I'll go and try it. So, this is either going to be a totally unfortunate segue or a total hit. But this is seriously training grounds, not a Baltane mission something. Nah, this shouldn't be it. It even says Avalon Bridge. Phase 4 of Baltane mission. You know what, I'll just check. This is meh. Where's the patch notes? Well, I will not do it now anyway, but yeah, it was in this friggin' menu, I knew it. God damn it, I'm an idiot. Well, I'm honest about it. Why the hell not, right? I'm gonna buy a couple of these things though. I will want to do more of this training nonsense later, so I'll buy those too. Still, I'm an idiot. Look, Baltane mission. What? Oh, seriously? That's interesting. Well, the point is that it's over here on Xuan. I'm a blind fool, but I'm too low level right now, so I can't do it anyway, and I don't really feel like it either, so... Oh, of course. What else? So I'm not going to do it now, but it will be pretty much the same anyway, because I'll cut in again. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I didn't film it. But I did get my lightning rod done once, so it's black lightning now as well. I mean, that's the only reason you would get it. Boom. So that's nice. The mission was the same as always. In this case, the long cooldown makes it a little bit awkward, so it's very heavily dependent on placement of the enemies, their spawns, and of course sometimes you have to hit and kill the enemies with a different skill because it's just not worth it to kill one enemy with the lightning rod when you're not certain that it will get reset its cooldown. And of course the stones I just started to hit because it's pointless, really. Much quicker. Most of the points there, which is interesting, came from the golems. They are quite passive, so that helped. Oh, come on, computer, you're dying. Most of the points actually came from the golems, and you can even charge the spell up. So that's an interesting thing, because they spam windmill and defense and stuff like that, and I used counter as well since there's the long cooldown and it doesn't do any damage anyway. And they're unlimited spawns, so if you kill one you get another one right away. It's a good deal. Yeah, get to the golems as fast as possible and you'll pass it. If you spam it enough. Well, time lapse. I don't like this event. Well, never mind then. Aha! It even gives me the quests when I hit level 60. It was just my luck that I was absolutely scrub at the time. So, what you gonna tell me? Are you serious? Oh. Yeah. So that's the tutorial that I didn't have because I'm a scrub. Either way, it means that now I can do the Baltane thing. And I think I'm going to get horribly mauled. It seems like a grinding thing. Oh my. What the hell is this? Phase 5. Uh-huh. Well, I'm going to do the first one because I have absolutely no idea. And of course I'm not going to click mission details because I'm an idiot. Alright then. Hey, Xuan. Come on, Squire. Oh, it's this thing. It's this thing, of course. I actually want to... I have no idea what I'm doing, so I'll just put her over here. Yeah, whatever. Part tower defense, part... I think this was here before. I just totally didn't do it more than once. Still, it doesn't matter. Bonk. Magic! Magic everywhere. Don't. Whoa. I didn't hit that one, did I? I did not. Oh my, a killer. Yeah, it is pretty much a tower defense. Ouch! Fish long. Oh, I didn't get killed. I actually expected to get mauled because they explode upon death, or at least I thought so, since there's the effect. Yoink. Ah, they do. I'll take that, thank you. Okay, it seems to be a pretty common drop. Also, hello. Boom. Phase 1. That was pretty easy. I can expect that the next one will totally destroy me though, so that's fine. I got my letter, so that's at least a bit. of a help. Now I'll get another squire because I need more people. I'm a scrub. Come on, squire. Please, squire. I'll take Elsie because she's cute. Number 2, since I need all the gatekeepers I can get. Yeah, she'll do her best. She's an absolute baller though. Enhance. And enhance. Yeah. Oh, never mind. I start the defense, please. All right. So are they bigger, stronger, faster, harder, whatever? Don't move like that. Hello, Elsie. Oh, come on. The hell? Are you serious? Die, man. That's a lot of dudes. Oh, come on. What the hell? Advanced heavy standard or something? No, they're killing my barrier spikes. I mean, this should be... I wonder if you can just... barrier spikes in front of barrier spikes so that they can't actually get to the barrier spikes that matter. That would be funny as hell. Bonk. Nice. So there's a garnet, I'll take that. Ego food for the win, and I could also use this just because what the hell, right? I think I'll upgrade them a little bit further. Of course I could just get more squires because that would probably be a good idea, but I won't. I'll enhance their abilities instead. This might be the worst way to do it, so I'm doing it. I have absolutely no idea though, as I said, I don't remember at all. And of course I totally... Where do you think you're going? Ahaha, these killers are nice. Oh, god damn it! They do a lot of damage too. I really like them. Oh wow, there's a piggy. That's a lot of health on that pig. That's a lot of health. My barrier spikes aren't getting any stronger. Ouch. Oh, cool. I actually need to get to phase 4 for the quest, one of the quests. So... all 4 pages, which means I think it was 4 missions, so one... oh god damn it. 1 page for completing each mission. That would be utterly, how to say it, amazing. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for, totally. Anyway, I need to actually use my... god damn it. I need to actually use my chain Snapcast. Ah, Snapcast. Never mind. Got totally wrong word. Ah, do I have? I do have. I want to get my third squire now. Airless. And I'll put her to number 3. Since she is new here, I also need to improve her ability. She should be stronger. Oh, god damn it, I keep doing that. She should be stronger. Oh, okay. She should be stronger than the other chicks. Either way, but yeah, whatever. Oh, go to hell. Killers. Oh, I can use that. Good to know. Wow. Seriously? They're no longer killers, they're just runners. Ah, that makes it terrible. Ooh. Hairless sure is going for it though. Oi! Seriously? God damn it. Ah! I'm getting destroyed. The big ones take 10. Well, I think I lost this one. Probably. Or not, but it's certainly the last one I can do. Alright, so that's it for me. I wonder if you can do this with multiple people. I mean, I haven't used half my skills that would be useful for this, and playing basically like an idiot. In general. No, I don't want to drop it, I want to use it. But it was useful already. Oh. Oh my. You know, that as I said before, the most important part of your power is your personality. So, use it to cause critical attack. And that's another one. No, I don't want to complete that. And that's the third one after the update. Now the problem is that I'm totally going to fail this, so I can't get to number 5. 215. You know what? I'll just get the guys as well, if I can. I can get one guy. Okay, Logan. I'll put him way to the front. Right, here goes. Rage. Wow. Well, each squire has different abilities, it seems. Ah. Ah. Ah! God damn it. Yeah! As I thought. I'm too casual for this nonsense. Aha, I see. This is... Ah, okay, so it's just a reward box. Anyway. Interesting. So, you're supposed to save up as many points as you can. Not that it matters. Well, I'll just leave it here for now. That's the damn Baltane missions. Well, I keep saying I'm a scrub. That would be great for alchemy though, and some other overpowered things. I didn't even use final hit, even though I have it. And the first couple of rounds when I used magic worked better than the ones where I tried to sort stuff. Sorting is, after all, kind of inferior right now. I'll get to it eventually again. And work on. After thinking about it for a bit, I also thought that it might be a good idea to go through all of the missions. At least the first look, and then figure out the separate gimmicks and whatnot. Anyway, there's the Avalon Bridge, which I did. That was silly. Each squire seems to have a different ability and effect, but now I'll go with the second one. I already did that one, and I completed all of these quest objectives, but I still have to achieve rank 5 death marks, so whatever. As I said, I did this already, so I know what I'm getting into. I'm not going to say I know what I'm doing, because that would be a horrible lie. This is pretty damn easy. These things are not interesting whatsoever. And the only real danger to one's life is the huge bear that appears time to time. Anyway, the objective here for a huge lucky finish event, you know, the chain slash nonsense whatever, is to defeat 100 enemies, which I'm not sure whether they're serious or they just want to troll, because that objective makes no sense whatsoever. In the other mission, I'll admit that I wasn't really serious whatsoever when I failed, but it's not like I was just ah-ha-ha, ooh, ah-ha-ha-ing the whole thing without actually trying to get somewhere, at least. But compared to that, this is trivial. You will kill 100 enemies even if you do them one by one like I am right now. Even if you pause like I did just now. Even if you, whatever you want to do, it's just... it's the same. You will get that 100 kills, no problem. Even with ranged or just using bolts. Even if you fully charge a firebolt every time and kill each enemy that way, ouch, you would get the 100 kills you need. Ooh. They do kind of hit hard-ish, but not that hard whatsoever. In effect, I'm still not using armor, so it's not that high a damage. Considering I'm just spamming this skill because that's the one I need to rank up. I also need to use anchor whatevering, but something, but ouch! I'll leave that for later, and actually on some decent enemies that only deal 1 damage to me. Like mimics, that could be nice, since I need to get stunned a lot to get the maximum efficiency. Oh yes, smash! Nice. Oh, this skill is interesting. It might have some very decent how to say it, battlefield opportunities. These missions give you a lot, and I mean a lot, of experience. I guess that's the point, to grind from level 60 to 99 or whatever the threshold was. Ouch. But it really doesn't matter. Ah! The bear should spawn around now, since I'm low on health, and it should come and kill me straight away. Or that. Oh, I asked for it. I still have too many now stones though. I wonder where the bear is. Maybe they killed him already. The only objective here is to kill as many as you can. That's it. There's no defend this or lose stuff. There's no kill that or get mauled thing. Well, you will get mauled if you just stand around, but can't really fail this thing. I still have no idea how to get the pages, but whatever. Yoink. Ah, there's the bear! I was talking about you. Of course, that was my mistake. Whoops. Ah! The timing on this thing is just awkward to me, since I'm still used to the old school playstyle. It's difficult for me to adjust. Nope. Yep, saw that coming. Oh, come on. That was mean, guys. Ah, the stun. The stun reset. It's still not like and I was so close to getting the next level. It's not like I have a limited number of now stones though, so whatever, right? Okay, so that's that. Slow it up. Ah! Ah! Might as well use this one. Why the hell not? This gives a lot of experience anyway, and get all these effects, so why the hell not? Plus I do need to rank up a skill. Besides, I already switched to magic, so that I could get my blue lightning rod. I mean black lightning rod, which worked. Ha! I should probably just speed this up since it's the same thing all over and over and over again. Oi, I used it. I used anchor rush. Why did that happen? Oh man. Whatever, excuses. They don't count. I died, and that's what matters. And that's it. This also drops a lot of gems, which is great for an eco. There's also money lying all over the place, but that's just the mission paying for itself. It's not really a good gainer, since you will probably like to use stones which cost gold, so it just doesn't get into minus values. So that was the second mission. It's a simplistic, wasn't it? Still don't know how to get that thingy. Oh well. How's the prison though? I have absolutely no idea how that thing works. Oh, Max, of course. Yeah, kinda figured. Would be like that. Alright, so the third one. That'll probably be some kind of terrible thing. Oh well. So do I just kill a lot and fast, or what? I'm not really sure what to do here. It's over there, okay. So this can be destroyed. Oh, go to hell. Uh-huh. Oh wow, that's... I'm not even going to bother. I would have to deploy my own spikes and stuff like that. Alright, this will probably be the best for a team. That's not really something I want to do alone, just because of the stupid wolves. Pigs. Pigs everywhere. Also, this lag is due to me filling all kinds of things on Steam right now. Right in it. Actually, still my stuff. What is the option? Or it might be the circles. The circles might be what me. Everything else. Oh, you can myself. It's fine. Peace, man. So, if I go here. Yeah, very good. Oh, fuck off. That was just silly. I absolutely missed everything there. I believe that I didn't do that. Yeah, I know we want to do it. Oh, what well then. The wolf! Hey, dog. Ouch. Seriously? Ugh. Wow. It's got an incredible range, I'll give him that. Oh, it's an advanced heavy standard as well. That's a pain in the butt. Sure, it's powerful, but it's also cheap. I hate enemies like that who just attack you no matter what you do. There's nothing interesting about that. Give it an interesting AI. Or something like that. And don't make it boring ass enemy. Just look at that. Yeah, great. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, fine. And due to my sheer luck and other things like that, not because of skill, because that plays no role in a fight like that. The wolf died. If it was my lack of skill that killed me, I would be fine with it, but come on, that's just... It wasn't. So I'm not happy about it. Oh well. That was totally my fault, so... I'll admit that. Well, I'm not. Shouldn't have just gone there without any health. This isn't too bad, but again, it would be better with... Ouch. With some kind of friends to help with that. Oh, more gems. Also without the bloody lag that comes with with all the downloading of the games. Well, that's all of these missions. Some of them are best, oh well, all of them would probably be best done in a group for some reason. I wonder why. Some of them also require very specific skills. Not a big fan of that. Yeah. Well, now I'm going to just rank the death mark thingy and get back here. So I didn't yet give any attention to this, but I did rank up my death mark, so let's see what that does. Yay! Chain burst is now available. That's kind of a disappointment, isn't it? I thought there would be some epic continuation to the quest. But I'm just an idiot, so it's fine. Hello! Comment ça va? It was just a random ancient, don't worry about it. And there's another one. Oh. So it seems I'll have to do some more stuff before I can make another part of this video. Yeah. Where's another enemy? A raccoon. The most dangerous of enemies. Come on, where is he? I just wanted to check this out since I've never seen it before. What the hell? Ah. So I suppose it's some kind of buff. I see. I didn't read it before, so yeah, it's just a buff, not that interesting at all. Well, I'll try doing the other things and then check in again. Ah, chain burst, yeah. A buff. Good to know. So I played the missions for a bit and got into the 2 quests. You know, pretty much found out. I'm not sure still, but tried to find out what exactly is going on with all these things. And I think it's pretty clear now. The missions themselves are very awkward. They have different mechanics, each than normal combat, which is good. It's most definitely interesting, even though some of the mechanics are totally pain in the butt. But anyway, the main objectives right now are Bakram's potential pages, which drop from large enemies. The crystal dudes that deal lots of damage and are huge in general. Page number 1 drops from the first mission, second from second, third from third, and it seems to be the big enemies all the time. The only page that I haven't seen is from the third mission. I actually got the first one dropped, but it was the squire that finished that, so I couldn't pick it up. Anyway, I will get into more detail, maybe, if I feel like it, in separate videos for each mission, but for now It's the pages, as I said, and these boxes, which come from reward boxes, which are, well, best obtainable from the third mission. The third mission is the most painful one. So I still haven't finished the first page and the third page. I guess I'll do that. Of course, it's all just my speculations, but I think it's pretty much certain at this point, at least for me, so I'll go with that. Whether you do, it's up to you. I just got 60 again, so I can do that again. Alright, the first mission, Avalon Bridge. All these missions are solo because it's the Avalon Bridge content, which is something like Homestead. It's instanced. God damn it. But it's really terrible. You can't bring a party. However, it's more dependent on gimmicks than anything else, really. For example, there is no protection or defense here. Those stats don't exist. The enemies don't give a damn whether you wear armor or anything else. The only thing that works here is mana shield for damage reduction, and of course Wings of Eclipse, but that's unique by itself. In this mission, each of the squares that you can place has different effects, so to speak. Kana, for example, the chick that I just placed, prioritizes zombies and killing lots of them, while Elsie, another squire that also runs around and hits stuff, prefers the big enemies, so she's very important. These guys, I have no idea what they do, but I just want to kill them anyway. Alright, so this is basically just a defensive wave defense thing where you get kind of towers, and here's the bloody thing. Right, so these guys, they are special in that they have an advanced heavy stander. Come on. But they don't attack you if you attack them. So, for example, normally when you attack something with a heavy stander, it doesn't care whether you hit it or not. These guys have special AI, at least that's what it looks like, so if you finally hit them for thousands of hits, they won't hit back even once. That's an important thing. It's also the only thing that can keep you from dying, even though it's a very, very, very narrow, thin line. They deal immense amounts of damage, so the best use of mana here is for mana shield, to get more health. Also, this content requires me to use my transformations actively, which I don't like. I guess I should also be using potions, but that's even worse for me. I just don't like it. Alright, so I already have Kana, and now I'll get Elsie because she's good for hitting the big guys. This is just how I do things. I did complete it once, so it's not the meta way. You can of course always find a better way to place the squires and which to use and how to upgrade them, stuff like that. The most important thing here though is that when the wolves start spawning, You need AoE at the same time as big damage stuff. Pretty much even before that. Oi, where are you going? See? He's going for the special enemies rather than the normals like Kana. So each of them is different. Ah, goddammit. Yeah, counter just doesn't work because they don't give a damn. Yeah, that's what I expected. I suck. Also, the big guys that you actually need to kill to get the page, they take 10 health off of the spikes. So it really is good to prioritize them. If you can. As you can see, I'm struggling quite a bit, so... It's not about killing them in the most efficient way, it's just not dying. This I already failed. You really have to be careful around those guys and just attack them and then attack them again. Actually hitting them with a lightning bolt first wouldn't be a bad idea, or some other ranged attack in general, just to get that first pause after they receive damage going. Now, these two, Logan and Kaur, these guys use ranged attacks, and I haven't really checked anything beyond that, so I don't know what their more important effects are. And here are the wolves. The wolves are the most hated enemies in this whole bloody thing. They really are a pain in the butt. They attack you straight away and they just don't give a damn. They deal high damage, they multi-aggro, yeah, they are fast and aggressive. It's everything you could want on an enemy. And here comes the big guy. So let's see if I can... No. Okay, good. Ah, that was a bad idea. Now I should just make sure that the wolves don't get in the way. It's a little bit of a difficult situation, really, because you need to make sure that you can hit it as many times as possible, which would mean having a pet summoned like this all the time, but sometimes you need the summoning damage and stuff, since this is not an early game content. This is more like mid game. So it's not the easiest thing ever. It actually requires some skill ranks and power in general. Of course, to fulfill the basic objectives, you don't really need that, theoretically. But in practice, it sure does make it a hell of a lot easier, since it reduces the repetitions necessary. If I place this guy over there, he will act the same as the other guy. Or at least that's what I found out when I started trying it. Okay, well, I'm not really interested in getting mold, so... God damn it. Also, these bombs are pretty much worthless. They don't really do anything to justify their cost. The chain skills are very good for this, since it's mayhem and you won't get the control anyway, so might as well just give up and do whatever. Oh my. Yeah, that's what I expected. Now LC might be so great as to actually attack this thing. No, but my cloud did, so... Ah, never mind. That thing made it through. And that's a fail. It's heavily dependent on luck because you can't keep up with the mayhem no matter what you do. It's impossible. You would have to be able to instantly cast all 5 charges of thunder and have unlimited mana for that. And I don't mean this thing, because that just doesn't do it enough. It's not enough. Alright, well, I don't have any rewards to exchange because I didn't do enough in the term of points. This mission is terrible. One of the 2 that I struggle with, and one of the 2 that are interesting but I don't like. As you could see before, I have pages 2 and 4, which are the easy missions. They are really trivial, nowhere to run, which is all you can eat buffet. It's really easy. You might die a couple times, but that's about it. And those crystal things, they are easy to snipe as well. You can pretty much 1v1 them. It's nice. Gatekeeper is similar, but you run between several spawns, so it's not really difficult at all either. You might gank a couple times, but it's still quite decent. Knights of the Round Table are... I don't know what to think of this one. As you can see, there's enemies over here, which you're supposed to completely ignore because they're just worthless. And then you get over here, 2 barrier spikes. This will be important later on. Right now I just need to get through, not get mauled by the guy behind them, and maybe even nail it. Maybe even get inside and do some damage to these guys, since they're the actual target that matters. And once you kill those, the hell begins. This phase requires you to use one of the advanced, or as I call them, awkward skill sets. Chain slash kind of works, but kind of doesn't. I just can't kill them in time, but my stats are bad, so that is to blame, of course. The other thing you can do, which makes it fairly simple, at least if it's high enough rank, is final hit. You're supposed to just keep them away from the dig site. And if you do it for long enough, this happens, and then they start coming again. And attacking the barrier spikes. Now, this wouldn't be terrible, since there's a lot of enemies you would think that you can use some area of effect attack. I mean, that's what you would do, right? There's a lot of enemies, so just kill them all at once. The problem with that is that you kill the spikes as well, so it's a bad idea. See? I just took most of that barrier spike's health with just one attack. And the crystal guys appear in the center over there. Of course, if I just focus on this guy, they will break through there, and if I don't care about this guy at all, they will, well, he will just reset the whole thing by himself. So it's a multitask. Of course the squires are decent enough, but there we go, they got in. It's a very awkward mission. That said, there is a trick to getting back here quick enough. It's more based on luck than anything else though, since it requires you to time... Wait a second. Time this skill absolutely perfectly. Ah, come on. That's what I hate so much about the barrier spikes thing. Yeah, you don't do that. If you time that skill perfectly enough, I couldn't get that anyway, you will jump right back to the spot where you started. So it's basically a teleport back in front, back to the front of the spikes. Oh yeah, wait, no. You could, in theory, do this with pet summoning blasts, I suppose, but the problem with this is that you need a lot of death on personal level. So, for example, the only spell that would be able to work with this is a chain cast ice bolt, maybe. You need to kill them all separately because they are too friggin' far away from each other, and you need to attack them incredibly quickly. Especially when, you know, you're starting the defense. After that, see how much time I wasted on that. It's like 5 walls right to the front already again. The skills and spells are just too slow for this mission. Yeah, I know, just get mauled by a friggin' wall. The squires are very strong, which makes missions 1 and... I mean 2 and 4 so easy. Like seriously, they do have a lot of power, but it's not usable in this case. Still no page. Well, the drop rate isn't actually that abysmal. The biggest problem is these guys' spawn rates. It's only the big guys. Since the start of the mission, 2 of them spawned. And yeah, that's great. This is a fast-paced mission, so at least that's a thing. You know, the other 2 missions, the easy ones, they take half an hour each. Which isn't all that great. Well, I got the magical 50%, but getting to 100 would require a lot of power and perhaps skill resets. Of course, That's what Bakram does. Skill reset. I mean the cooldown resets. That's probably the most overpowered part of that mechanic. Totally just not managing this at all. At one point I could almost do this with just the chain blade, but in the end I had to switch to final hit anyway, since I only hit 90% and then it failed again. Should be possible to get it done with two lines, but killing this stuff fast enough is really ridiculous. It just doesn't work that way. Pretty much all I can do is... oh, fuck off. Hold up until I get final hit again and then do it. Oh man. That's the only way I can figure it to work with my stats and skill, since I'm not a very skilled player. But beyond that, I don't really think it's that easy to make it work in general. What are those guys doing? Just shoot the bloody things. Also, I'm pretty sure it tells you every time that thing you're here for spawns, the one in the middle, but for some reason I miss it very often, so aha, there it is. That's the thing I've been waiting for. Now let's hope they don't get through too quickly. Ah, no. No page again. Okay, well. 84%, and I'm about to fail since 93. This is the last one. They are already through the barricade. Yep, getting to 100 is probably way too difficult for a Kasul. And there it is. I won't be able to make it there in time again. 90% not bad for me. But throughout the whole mission I only got 3 of those spawns. So yeah, that's not a very common enemy. And why did I do the entire mission like that? Nothing there, but these boxes that I just opened are where these things are. As you can see, squares, uniform box, airless. And if I look over here, I think, yep, or die airless. You need them for these 3 guys, and that box is like the only way to really get those things decently. I mean, the mission isn't decent, but that's pretty much the only thing you can do right now. The other 2 are just about killing, and it's no real gimmicks. There's no actual way to fail them if you kill quickly enough, which is simple. But in this case, it's those 2 are awkward because everything keeps happening at the same time. In the other 2, enemies just jump you and that's it. In these 2, it's a lot of things at the same time. Multi-aggro, huge enemies, and then they pass through and kill your defenses and you're utterly screwed. But anyway, that's for the update. I'll get back to work now on the skill quests. So I'll be doing those things that I just showed you. I think I put enough information into this anyway. And since I still didn't get what I need, namely the page, I'm still doing the missions. I did not emphasize one thing enough in my opinion, so I'll make a little bit of an update. You don't need to finish this mission to get the page or to do the phase requirement. To be honest, even I myself, I just don't really give a damn. About finishing it. I mean, I did finish it quite a few times, but I can't say that it's important for me. The rewards aren't even that good. The most important thing you get here is the experience. Anyway, these guys, the big ones, you can get the page from those, so killing them is the top priority. Everything else is secondary. If you lose all the health in first round, and that was the lovely Bahram effect, it doesn't matter if you get the page, right? Of course, the further you get, the more spawns you get, but it's not worth dying for. So, taking it seriously isn't really that beneficial. If you're gonna die for the page, then you're gonna die for the page, but if you die and won't get the page, then what's the point? It's better to just do it another day instead of getting one extra spawn. Because the problem with the pages is not the drop rate, it's the spawn rate. You won't get nearly enough enemies that drop them in a mission. So it's good to act accordingly without caring about certain things like finishing the mission on perfect SS score, getting the best possible results. No, it is pointless. The only thing that does matter is, well, getting the page. Even if you're hard pressed for time, it's better to just wait and to do something else in the meantime, like get lunch or something. I haven't gotten any squires yet. The first two stages don't really need that. Also, it can be kind of useful to summon a golem, because that stun thing actually affects all of these walking zombies for some reason. These guys give extra points, I suppose. I'm not sure, and I don't really care either. Alright, I may be a little bit too late here. Oh, come on, I don't have fire yet. Well, that was a fail. And here comes the bear. Okay, so another thing. Using pets to clear the zombies. Unless you have a really good micro, it only works in the first 2 stages, 3 stages, 2 stages. Yeah, the third one is actually already bad. Alright, I almost had to go do the laundry there. And this golem is going to be completely useless, of course, but whatever, I got a statue. Alright, so my first priority here is to... I could get some squires, why the hell not? Take it a little bit more seriously. The ranged squires, both of them, because I'm an idiot. Meta. Alright, let's go. First of all, I want to summon the bloody pet. Oh, that was actually incredibly lucky for me. Just because of those goddamn wolves. Alright, there we go. Those wolves are a pain in the butt. The pet helps with the aggro quite a bit. I mean, quite a bit. It's much easier to get them off the pet than yourself. Ah. As I said already, these guys are the top priority. Besides, all these guys only take 1 point off the spikes. The big guys take 10, so they're the priority even when you don't want to get the page. But the squires can actually stun them for the entire duration of the wave, so yeah, that works sometimes. I'll get another squire just for the heck of it. Number 7 there. Okay. As I said, you don't need to finish the... No, you don't need to finish this. So, at this point, it's really only about going as far as you feel comfortable. There's no point in going out of your way, dying along it, and just having a bad day in general. I was trying it out, so I tried doing it for real, just to see if I can do it. And well, I did finish it, so that's it for me. Not interested anymore. The good thing about the pets is that they will level incredibly quickly in this mission, so if you can get the experience for them in the mission, they will heal because they level, right? So that's a good thing. But as I said, you don't need to finish it to get the page. It's a random drop from the least spawning enemy. Which is really bad. I actually saw it drop too, which makes it even worse for me. The pet isn't even dying. When the pet dies, it's a real bad day then. Since those wolves just shift their aggro instantly. And the micro requirements that I was talking about when using the summon effects of pets, that comes with the fact that you need to soul link, divine link immediately. Exactly as soon as you summon the pet, use it, and even that might be too late. I'm not sure, I haven't tried it, and I probably won't. Number 8. Just for the heck of it, and LC, because why the hell not, right? Go to number 3. I could leave at this point and just meh it out, Because there's no point in going further. Ah, man. Ah, man. No. Oh, that was close. That was real close. They're gonna hit me, but that doesn't matter. Come on. The stupid cloud died. Oh, that was my fail. Of course. This proves my point better than anything else. I just don't care, I just want the page. The rewards from that mission aren't that great anyway. I think I got one of those boxes from there. One of them. Just one. And I still don't have a core. One of the important guys for the quest. Yeah, core. Yeah, you don't have to really worry about that. It's not like the mission hangs on it. You need to get the page that drops from the big guy, so don't worry about leaving too early just because you can't handle it or failing. Don't worry, just go for the objective. Don't worry about all of the side stuff, like winning the mission. That doesn't matter. But I'm gonna do the other one now. The one that's easy now, since I figured out how to do it. Woo! Got it. Got the friggin' page. I was just messing around with my beautiful blue armored black horse, but yeah, finally got the friggin' page number 1, so I only have 1 to go, and that's the mission that I don't really mind. Also, I wanted to finish this complete Baltane mission nonsense, so I did that, and the first bloody bear dropped another page. I hate that so much! But you know, it proves my point. The drop rates aren't that bad, it's the spawn rate that's killing it. By the way, I'm not done with this, but I already did what I wanted to do, so I'm not that interested in winning. I'm not Charlie Sheen. So I'm going to do whatever. I will just leave if I get into trouble. There's no real reason to try and actually do it correctly and get the most amount, get the most points and stuff like that. I want to try out the different guys though at different formation. I put the swords up to the front there. Oh god damn it, this horse is dead. Chose the wrong one. No. Quickly heal it. And it died anyway. You know what? Just for the heck of it, just to celebrate a little bit, I'm going to go a little bit more in. Because why the hell not, right? I already got my page. I can just go nuts since I won't come back to this mission again. It sucks. Oh my! I actually broke through my wings. And it didn't matter. All the wolves are dead, so there's nothing to deal damage to me anymore. Ah, that's actually funny. Completely dead, and there's swords coming down everywhere. Wow. That was actually a pretty epic ending. Even my computer can't handle it, which doesn't mean that much since my computer is terrible. Oh man, it ranked down. Almost. Oh, that's fine. It didn't rank down completely, so that's okay, I suppose. I mean, I don't really need those things for anything but this, but rank 1 is rank 1, right? So that's that. I'm actually really relieved that that happened. Now all I need to do is get the one uniform box for Kaur. And then the page, both of which I should be able to get in the one mission that I don't mind. So that's good. Yay! Yay! It's going to be really imbalanced, but I'll cut it here and make another video with the rest, since the biggest problem right now is giving the squires the uniform boxes, since you have to do it on a specific day. Besides, I don't even have Kaoru yet. The last one, goddammit, my luck. But what can you do? Shouldn't I be missing 2? 1, 2, 3, 4. I should be missing 2, right? Since the colors are all that. No, wait, there's also red, so I'm only missing the guy that I need, actually. Well, anyway, that's pretty much it. So, see ya.